Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, gosh, what a great day this is. So much. We've got energy to talk about. I've got love trainers who have arrived in Cabo for the retreat. They've came a few days early to play around in Cabo, and I'm so excited to go meet everybody. But I had to come in here. There's no way. Look at this, guys. This is real. This is what is going on. Oh, my goodness. Is there a lot going on? Hi, Lisa. Ursula. Hello, my soul sister. Annie. Hello. Yes. Annie, there's a lot of energy flying around, girlfriend. Hi, Steve. Maury. Hello. Joanne. Hello. Joanne, I owe you a message about artwork. I did not forget. Once I get past the retreat, we're going to have a chat about that. So I definitely want to get the art stuff going with you. Gina. Hello. Just pulling up with my groceries. Awesome. Nothing like a little energy update when you're putting the groceries away. All right. So, first and foremost, welcome to our newest members of the Love Train, continuing to grow. Oh, goodness. We have some new members from Sweden, also new in New Mexico in the US. Welcome to you. Also, more new ones in Australia. You guys are really bringing it home. I love it so much. And we also have more new subscribers from Texas in the US and also Northern California. So, welcome to the Love Train. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, lots going on, guys. And so just I love coming in here just to help us all kind of make some kind of sense about it, so that we're not thinking that we're still not going batshit cuckoo. We're not, we're just ascending and it's all good. It is all good. So let me move the melon here and I'm going to talk about what went on. This was over the weekend. So this came in Saturday. Okay, so way over here, this is Saturday, went into Saturday night. And then you can see, but what's interesting is these vertical. Whenever you see it in this pattern, which I'll go to on the chakra chart to show you guys, um, the that's that purging stuff. And see this red, all the red that you're seeing in there, that's release, right? And so this is that Alka-Seltzer tablet again, right? Beyond the Noodle, sponsored by Alka-Seltzer once again. So this is what my guide showed me as that light comes in and spikes down, it's going to pull up anything that's ready to be healed. And when we catch it quickly, you're that's when you're remember we're choosing the reality we want to experience now. So we can either go, oh no, I thought I healed this. Oh my gosh. And we can go into the story again. Or we can go, oh, wait a minute. This part is just coming up to be healed. And I'm going to see it and I'm going to meet it where it's at. And I'm going to be at peace with it. Or you can do you don't, if you can't be at peace with it, if it's something that's really got you triggered, remember all triggers have information for you. You can just accept, okay, I accept that this threw me off the rails a little bit. And I accept that I'm not at peace with this. In doing that, you're not in resistance. When we get all judgy and criticizing it, get mad at ourselves, oh, I thought I healed this, right? There is no perfection needed from the human in this process. Your guides and angels do the heavy lifting. And how we can close that energetic gap, though, is us being the powerful creator. We get to focus, right? Are you in which of those glass bubbles are we in? Because that filter is there and the dense energies hit the fifth dimension wall and can't come in anymore. And now if we, right, do we have the ability to become temporarily unconscious? Yes. And then what's going to happen is we get a third dimension reality. That's what gets focused back to you, right? That's what gets reflected back to you is the word I was looking for. So here we go. So I just took this like literally within the hour. Look at this. This is really heavy and I can feel this. I feel sensations in the head. I heard the ear ringing in the ears. I was actually in a private session and doing an activation with a client and my ears were ringing so loudly and I kept peeking to see. I was like, she's doing okay. Because I was cooking during the activation and I knew this was happening. And so it was perfect because I was guided all day. You got to do an update. And so here we are. Also, I do, yeah, Maury, lots of, you can see heavy concentration in the upper chakras. And I'm gonna show that chart next. I do want to mention, so today, tonight, whatever, is the last day to register for anybody that's interested in joining the virtual retreat, which is going to be taking place Saturday. We had an initial meeting with the group on Friday. The energy is just so amazing what happens when you guys come together as a group. We're doing a quantum leap in that. We're going to be doing body intelligence. How do we interpret messages from the body? What does wellness look like in the fifth dimension? What old habits are we not bringing with us? And I've already been shown that there's going to be an activation in that. We're also activating a quantum leap within the group. And we did part one, and I'll tell you, already people are feeling these miraculous experiences just after one activation. And so the power in the group, the grounding that was present was just is just so palpable. And do not worry if you missed that. You will get the whole recording of the pre-Zoom meeting, which was just a little over an hour. And then everybody's going to receive all parts of the activation as part of the retreat. And we have the amazing Bill Kale, who was with me on Saturday. Bill is going to close out the day with an intended sound healing for the group, and it's going to be based on what's in the field. Like you can't get it any better than a curated sound healing from Bill. And I know those of you who played with us on Saturday felt some really cool stuff. It what it does is it takes the noodle out, right? The sound um, energy reaches your energy body and completely bypasses the noodle. So the noodle can make up all kinds of stories about the sound healing, but none of it applies. Even if you can't hear it with your physical ears, you receive the frequency, and it's all about setting that intention. What am I creating? And he did some really cool stuff, and I'm just ridiculously excited for everybody that's participating on Saturday, and you will all get the recording as well. And there's another reason I'm bringing this up, and I will post this in the community. A beautiful member of this community donated one virtual retreat for someone here on the Love Train. And I'm going to do it true, like lottery style. So if you are interested in being in the poll, I'm going to pull the name on Wednesday. Um, find my email in here, find my email in here, and send me an email, whatever, pick me for the retreat. And I am going to use I'm just going to feel into it, but it's going to be a true lottery process. So it doesn't matter who's the fastest. And that person is going to be a guest at the virtual retreat, the treat of another loving member of this community. And so I'm looking, and thank you, Shargay. I love you. You're such a beautiful soul. So yes, and then for those of you who know that you want to participate, today is today going into tomorrow morning will be the last time to register, mainly because I want to get you the information in advance from the pre-activation that we did on Friday. And then once you watch that, it's kind of getting you into that retreat mindset, which is what do we want to create? It's heavily focused on creation. This is the step we're going into. We're all so tired and done with healing, right? And all the healings are beginning to complete. And this is what's going on here. And so remember, those things that are really loud are just things that they're just exiled and ready to let go, right? They're ready to go. And it's done with such love when these parts let go. They're surrounded by guides and angels. And it's great that sometimes the archangels go in and go, I got it, right? There's so much going on in the non-physical realm that I'm so excited when we can all perceive it the same way, like that you all can have the same perception, you all have the same ability. And but as we go through this process, one of the things we want to accomplish at the retreat is gaining trust around that process. The more trust you gain around the process, the less work your human has to do. You literally relax and allow energy to guide you. And what does that look like? And it's feeling, and like again, some of you have been sharing some amazing stories. I do want to bring one up because I know everything happens for a reason. I got a note from one of our members this morning, and she was telling me how she was driving on the highway with her husband and her daughter, and something flew out of her daughter had bought a sofa, and it flew out of the truck. Like two-thirds of it flew out of the truck onto the highway. And so of course That's like an awful feeling, right? You can't slam on the brakes because, right, what's the bigger accident? Somebody running over a piece of the sofa or us all, right? A massive collision. And she stayed in her power. Her daughter, and now mind you, they were all in a great, great mood, so excited that they picked up her daughter's new couch for her new home, and and out goes the sofa. So how do we look at this in the fifth dimension? Now, we got two ways of doing this. We can go into deep guilt and shame. Oh my gosh, what if someone, right, runs over? What if it causes an accident? And so the truth is that what if someone was traveling at a high rate of speed and was distracted? And how do we get their attention? You know, let's sacrifice this sofa. Boom. Now, and this is exactly what my guides brought in as, is it possible? And I'll explain why it comes in with this verbiage, because this is such a great lesson for all of us. Is it possible that there was a distracted driver who was not present, traveling at a high rate of speed, and that this sofa falling off of a truck brought them into presence and said, "Ooh, I got to slow down and pay attention. That was close." And that it prevented a horrible thing from happening. Now, the reason they bring this in that way as is it possible is because remember, we've got two distinct parallel realities playing out. So there's the, oh no, that's a problem. And then there's the, okay, this was a wake up call. I wasn't paying attention to the road. Now I'm going to slow down. And so when they say choose your reality, this example is so great. And it was interesting because her daughter, after they dropped her off, she said that she heard a song from Sugarland, It Happens. And she said, "Oh, it's possible." She got it. It's possible that this did happen for me. Of course, it sucks. It's her couch. She was so excited. But you know what? This is you know, when you're the nearest available bright soul to save another soul, that sometimes this is how it happens. And so I love this story for that reason. And so that we realize sometimes we think something went right completely to shit, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, what if that saved lives, right? We're so used to in the third dimension. So something went wrong. This has to be bad. And it's like, no, what if this is a miracle? What if this is a miracle? And what if this is how we live moving forward? Right? So it's such a great story, and I love it, and I love hearing from you guys. By the way, don't ever think that you're bothering me. Keep those emails coming, because this is, as things happen, it's easier for me to share it and then share with you the higher perspective. Here's how our higher self sees it, and this is how, right? There's not that emotional reaction. There's not the guilt. There's not the shame. It's, wow, okay, something really cool just happened. I don't need, my human doesn't need to know how, but I do know that happened for me. And this is, right, this is us training ourselves how to react or respond. It's really just a matter of being and staying in higher alignment. So what a great again, I love stories like this because it's such a great example of what we're seeing and how we have a choice of which reality do you want reflected back to you, right? We can choose the doom and gloom version where we envision a pileup, or we can go, oh wow, some soul was zooming along looking at the cell phone, right? And then they saw a couch out of the corner of their eye and went, uh-oh, maybe I want to pay attention right now. So see, which reality are you choosing? Ah, here we are. So I'm going to show you guys the chakra chart. Let me see. Oh, I've got two in here. Let me see if this is the right one. No, let's go. That's it. There we go. Yes. I knew I was looking for some upward motion here. There it is. All right. Let me move the melon here. So here's where we can see, and this may, let me know in the comments. So the physical upgrades, guys, are still going on. There's so many, lots of stuff with like throat upgrades, mucus, which is detox stuff, detoxing out of the body, eyes, ears, teeth, gums. There's a lot, again, upper chakras really getting it. So here you can see on the weekend, you can see these some purging in the root again. See these sharp spikes. These are the ones that I refer to. That's that. That's that Alka-Seltzer tablet hitting the bottom of the glass, right? And it's this can cause some discomfort triggering. And now, how are we sitting with the trigger now, right? Now you got a choice. Oh, that triggered me. Cool. I got information. Maybe I don't understand the root of it, but whatever it is, this was reflected to me to give me some information. So I can have two choices. I'm going to be at peace completely. I'm going to bring myself, take 3 deep breaths. I know who I am. And I'm going to, and you know what? I'm going to draw myself into a state of peace because I know that's my highest timeline. Or acknowledge, know what? This jacked me up. But instead of going further down the rabbit hole and expanding the dense moment that you do not want to recreate, you just go, know what? I'm going to acknowledge that I'm not in peace right now. That takes away any resistance. And now you're at a place where your energy can now you can stay in alignment. You can stay in alignment. The knowledge comes later. If you don't see it through the eyes of love right now, it's all okay. All you need to do is have that awareness, be the observer. Oh, my noodle's making up all kinds of crazy lies. If it's negative, it's false. It's noodle soup. It's that easy. Your guides never, never, never shame. They never teach you a lesson. They never have negative messages. It's always love. And so if your noodle's making up a story like, oh, that didn't come forward because I didn't deserve it, that's a lie. It's not, that is not the kind of messages you get from spirit, ever. It's always love, light, and reassuring and beautiful. And so this sneaky thing, as the ego mind is being right, it's being shushed. It sometimes it fights back. When this happens, it's like, uh-oh, they're making me go. Now, by the way, when it does let go, it's relieved because it's so tired of holding fake energy, right? It's like it's tired, dense energy that was created out of fear. So I hope this helps you guys like to deal with it, whatever's going on physically. Yeah, Saturday night, someone said they couldn't sleep. Yeah, because this light, when it comes in, for some people, it's interesting. By the way, this is where it's beautiful. Your journey is perfect for you. For some people, it may have knocked you out. I slept a long time Saturday night and last night. And so it's interesting how it just meets you where you're at, and however you experience it, it can't be wrong. Okay? So it's great. That's why I love it when you guys share in here, because everybody can say, okay, I did have a different experience. And so it's perfect, right? And then you can see here, we're in it right now. Like, I love it that as my love trainers are arriving in Cabo, that this fabulous blast of new high frequency light came in. And I think it's all so, so perfect. Let me see. I'm going to take a peek in the comments here. Jaja, you are amazing. Thank you for shining your light here too. Listen, this is the this is a joint operation here with all of us. It's all of our light together that creates this amazing community. Oh my gosh, and I'm so excited that we're in the like fun part of this where we get to start creating now. Like the healing part is completing. It really is. And so it's my dream to get us all up and running together so that we can create, bigger, better, faster, stronger. Um, yeah, lots of purging. Absolutely. Yeah. Discombobulated. Oh, I love that we can't. Yeah. But yeah, we have been, so the amount of timelines that are collapsing, guys, is extraordinary, and we are evolving quicker and quicker. And as we gain more momentum, um, that can absolutely make you feel disoriented. Friday into Saturday, I literally felt like I like was attached to something, just sailing forward. And so that can make it tricky to ground too, right? And so that's where that coming to the breath, I stuck my body in the ocean. Oh, and it was a little chilly, but it felt good. I was like, ooh, this is like so bright and fresh. So yeah, let's see. All right. So that's what I've got for you guys here. I am going to hold focus group on Thursday. That is the day all of my love trainers are arriving for our um, retreat. It begins that day, but I'm going to do a shorter, we'll do an activation together. It'll probably be a 30-minute focus group. The guides are going to bring in an activation. We will ground together. And it'll be cool because I'll have some Love Train members present in the room when we do it. So exciting. Oh my gosh. This is just going to be so, so beautiful. Um, yay. Um, Oh, yes, Vicky's here now. Vicky, you better get ready, girlfriend, because as soon as I shut this down, I'm walking over to your hotel. Ring your bell. So exciting. All right, everybody, I love you so, so much. Don't forget, if you do want to register for the virtual retreat, I will drop it. The link will be in this description, and then I will also post it in the community section. You can always email me. Anybody that wants to get a chance for the free one that's coming on Wednesday, courtesy of a beautiful member of this community, send me an email. Put whatever you want in the subject. Pick me, I'm ready, all that. It's going to be an absolute fair and guided decision. So, love you guys so, so much. Take care of your energy. Remember, anything that happens is happening for you, even if you don't see it in the time. That's the key to getting through these, right, crazy high energy moments.